Hello Cavern fans and welcome back to Andy's Cavern. How we all doing tonight? All good, I hope. I got a wee envelope through the post today, so I'd like to say a big thank you to Sparkling John Scholes from Welcome Estates. Thank you very much for my badges, my boxers in need badges. There you go, if you can see that. Now, boxers in need, I think I've done a video before about this. It's for a great cause. It's started up by Gary Cornforth from Welcome Estates. He's trying to raise funds for boxers who are falling on bad time, because it's not all boxers that make a lot of money in the sport. Very few do really well out of it and retire successfully with their faculties intact and money in their pocket. So Gary, out of the goodness of his heart, is trying to help people raise funds and awareness for boxers. And for all you guys out there who watch this channel, I'm taking it most of you are boxing fans or good big boxing fans, so you should be passionate about the welfare, as I am, of the guys that put their life on the line to entertain us. So I'll put the website on the description for the video, and it'll be on the thumbnail. It's www.boxersinneed.com. To join it, it's only £1 a month, £12 a year, and it's for a very good cause to help, like I say, boxers who's fallen on hard times out, because once they're off the TV screen, they get kind of forgotten about. It's too easy for these people to get forgotten about. And you've got to remember, they've put their life on the line to entertain us boxing fans. So I urge you, if you can, to join up to the Boxers in Need, because it's for a great cause. If you can't afford to do it, share this video or share the links with other people, or on your social media or WhatsApps, and just get the word out there, because it's for a good cause and it's going to help in the long run. So how are we all doing? Are we all good? Hopefully. I watched the Anthony Yard fight against Rolf's, what's his name again? It's terrible. Not done my homework. Rolf's, or Vulcans, although Anthony Yard dropped him early on with the first right hand punch, he didn't have things all his own way, did he? I mean, I think Vulcans is a tough guy. I've heard people saying a lot of his people on his team that he turned up were from Music's team, so I don't know, I'd have to do some research on that, but he didn't come to lie down, and certainly gave a good account of himself. So he kind of made Anthony Yard, he didn't let Anthony Yard shine, did he? I think Anthony Yard was wanting to look a bit better than that to get, well, possibly the Joshua Buatsi fight, but we'll see what happens. He got the win at the end of the day, but I think we'll see Vulcans again. I think a fight between him and Willie Hutchinson would be a good fight, so giving a good account of himself, he's bound to caught a few people's eyes, so we'll maybe see where he goes from here. I don't think you've heard the last of him. There's a good chance you'll see him again, which would be good, because he doesn't look like he's any kind of mug, does he? So tough guy. Fair play to him for giving the fans a good fight. Not necessarily an exciting fight, but he came and gave it a go, didn't he? So yeah. So a couple of, I've got a bit of gripe about the main boxing mainstream media no asking the proper questions. I actually put a comment on Boxing King Media's video maybe a couple of weeks ago when he was interviewing the GAD, Gareth A. Davis, one of the main boxing journalists, who for me, I'm not against the guy personally, but he doesn't ask the right questions. And from my standpoint, I would say, any kind of media is there to hold people to account, like say your general mainstream media should be holding government to account, and government ministers and public figures should be holding them to account. And in my eyes, the boxing mainstream media should be holding promoters to account, TV broadcasters to account, and boxers to account. I think it's their duty for the boxing fans. Otherwise, why are they there? They're just promo guys or whatever for the promoters. They're just going along singing off the same narrative as the promoters and that. These guys need questioned. So I wrote a few comments in Boxing King Media's the comment section in the video I had with the Gad a couple of weeks back, so didn't expect any. I got a few answers. He replied to the comment, to be fair to him, but I was watching a video he put out tonight, and lo and behold, he asks questions to the Gad from Aberdeen Andy. But if you find the video, I think it's Gareth A. Davis refuses to sit on the fence. It's about 3 minutes 50 seconds in, where he asks the questions from Aberdeen Andy, who's commented a few times in the comment section. So we're asking him about why he's not asking proper questions, and why he's not asking people about stuff about silent bans and stuff like that. For me, he didn't give it. He just kind of panned it off. Said I was talking rubbish, and he slithered his way out again. He didn't give a definitive answer, did he? So you'll see for yourself if you're maybe not interested, but if you are, have a look. But I mean, nobody's asking. How's nobody looking for Joe Cordina's side of the story after all that fell through? When Stevenson suddenly became injured and couldn't fight. This was after Joe Cordina had fallen out with Sims's gym, and Eddie Hill's Matchroom Promotions disappeared from them, and they swanned off their own narrative. But nobody's asked for Joe Cordina's side of the story about why they were skimming the purse or whatever was alleged to be going on. I think, if memory serves me right, the figures I was hearing was Turkey Al Sheikh was given 1.2 million for a purse for Joe Cordina, and he was only receiving somewhere in the region of half of that. It was getting diverted off for, I think that the figures I heard, now if you know different, I might be wrong. If you know different, you can always put in the comments, but the figures I heard was Eddie Hills, or Eddie Hearn, or whatever you want to call him, was getting 35%. It's not Eddie Hearn that's getting punched in the head, is it? Boxers have a short career. Promoters generally have a long career, so they've got longer to make their money up. Boxers have a short window of time to make money up, and they're at risk of picking up an injury and career-ending injury, at any time. So why is the promoters? To me, it's greed. Why do they need so much money, and they're getting all this money from all the fighters? I've nothing against them earning money, but spread the wealth. Don't be keeping it all to yourselves, especially when you're getting punched about the head or putting their lives on the line. There's too much of this goes on, because if it wasn't for the boxers promoters out there, you wouldn't be making any money. So fighters first in my eyes, and I hope you all agree. You don't have to agree. Like I always say, this is only my opinion. I'm just a man in a shed with an opinion, a boxing fan. Again, at the risk of repeating myself. Anyway, that's what I feel. I'm quite passionate about boxers getting paid properly. I mean, there's some boxers, I believe, they're not even getting paid anything. Some people are actually paying to fight on shows. Can you believe that? In this day and age. So some people are paying to put their life on the line just to entertain boxing fans and try and get a leg up and try and get somewhere. Like I said, there's not many boxers do really well out of the sport. And that's where boxers' need comes in at the end of the day. Because these guys that don't do well or end up injured, they need help. So boxers' need is there for them. That's what they're there for, to help these poor guys that's fallen on hard times. So anyway, hopefully you're all well out there, and I'll hopefully get some more content done later in the week when time permits. So for now, we'll go there now, and take care everybody. Cheers just now. All the best.